Good morning, class. Today you'll be learning about line of symmetry. A line of symmetry is a line for which a shape is reflected upon itself. So in other words, it cuts the shape in half, and then when you fold it over that line, which you cut it in half, it should match the shape on the other side. So we can cut a shape in half, but it still doesn't match the other side. So we're going to be looking for these things called line of symmetries. We're going to be experimenting with 3 different shapes and then finally decide how many lines of symmetry this shape has. Now, I have line 1, line 2, line 3. This shape could potentially have more lines of symmetry than I have up here. It's your job to explore that. But let's start with the rectangle first. For each shape, you at least draw 3 lines. So for each one of these, I'm going to draw a rectangle like so. Okay? Now, I'm thinking of a way to cut this rectangle. The first way I can think of is up and down through the middle like that. Okay. So then I'm going to trace it with the patty paper, draw the line, then with the patty paper, I'm going to fold it over the line of symmetry, like so. Now, my drawing is not perfect, but if you take a look at the patty paper, as soon as it focuses it in, it's close to matching, so that basically means that, yes, this is a line of symmetry. So I'm going to write that down. Another creative way I can cut this rectangle in half is from vertex to vertex, from this point to that point. Let's cut it in half, like so. Then I'm going to take my patty paper. I'm going to draw the same thing, cut in half. Then I'm going to fold my rectangle over that line of symmetry, like that. Okay, so now as you can see from this one, here's one piece of the rectangle, here's the other piece. They don't match up. They don't line up when we fold it over that line. So it's not a line of symmetry. You can probably guess that this one is also not a line of symmetry. Then I'm going to check another one that cuts it in half in this direction. I'm going to take my rectangle, I'm going to draw the line, then I'm going to fold it over. Again, you don't have to be precise, you just have to kind of fold it over the line of symmetry and then see, is there something that doesn't match up when you fold it over? So here's my rectangle, looks like everything matches, so yes, this is a line of symmetry. So based on that, this rectangle has 2 lines of symmetry. So I write it down there, it has 2 lines of symmetry. Again, you can get more, you can get less, but you need to check at least 3 possibilities before you make your final decision how many lines of symmetry this has. Okay. Once you're done with this sheet, there is another sheet to it where you're going to find the line symmetries for more obscure shapes. Here's an octagon, an arrow, a rainbow looking thing, and these arrows. Find the lines of symmetries for those and then work on 6.5. 6.5 in assignment is an assignment I'm going to check tomorrow, and if it is not done, you're going to get 0 credit